All right, welcome, most welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I do the 13 zodiacs, not the 12. We're doing Sagittarius, last but not least for this month. I'm probably going to post both of them back to back. Sag, with that shield of yours, are you using it to defend yourself, or are you using it to block out certain things, or all things? That's what I need to ask you. That wholeness for your internal peace is necessary. And if we're blocking out everything, or not taking accountability, or even just not appreciating ourselves enough, it's going to cause some issues. All right? Use that Jupiter energy, that 2 for 1. Use that Jupiter energy. Okay? 2 and 1, that's 3. 3 could be significant for you. I don't know if you want more children or if that's something that you've always wanted. Sagittarius is 9 when it comes to numerology. That's completion. Okay. 10 would be new beginnings. Let's hope for your new beginnings. You want to start off fresh. Sometimes the universe will purge things that no longer serve you, or you can do that by choice, free will. Let's see what we got for you. One of the things I talked about in the other video too was vetting certain people in your life, whether they be friends, family, you name it, and testing the theory. So if certain people are clung to your energy, or you find that they really drain you, or they're really negative towards you, yes, that's a mirror reflection trying to show you something so you can elevate yourself to learn a lesson, move forward, and have growth. But at the same time, you're allowed to separate yourself and put boundaries down between certain people just to test and see what happens. Now, if they're gaining so much from you and you separate your energy from them, just for a period of time, just to test and see, and the reaction of theirs is really negative, or they start lashing out or doing certain things, or even try to harm or whatever, then you have your fucking answer. Pardon my language, but you do. Okay. 9 of clubs. Youthful energy, younger energy, a little bit of skepticism. Somebody that's been through battles or has witnessed a lot of battles. Somebody that comes prepared wholeheartedly or two-handedly. So maybe both your fists are up. So if they're clenched, both of them, then it's hard for you to receive anything, just saying. And if this is a younger energy that you're dealing with, they could be not receiving what they need at this time. So maybe you want to take a look into that. If this is somebody that you know, somebody close, take it as it resonates. 5 of Cups energy in reverse. You're not really crying over certain things that are lost. Or maybe this is an energy that you're around that's not really worried too much about loss. That's what I'm picking up. They may not be worried about the certain things that they may or may not get, or this could be your energy as well. And then you've got the 4 of Clubs energy in the reverse. Not necessarily working together with a partner or with somebody that you normally would work with. Kind of battling each other. Now, I don't know if it's battling over a house, battling over fruits of labor, battling over the seeds that have been sown, or battling over for 2 inner children battling together. So that would mean that there's certain shadow work that needs to be done. Responsibility. Could be battling over responsibilities, maybe over this 9 of Clubs energy, or this 9 of Clubs energy is battling the 2 of you, or maybe not participating in it. I don't know why you would need a youthful energy in between 2 people that are supposed to be working together. What's this 4 of Clubs energy in reverse? What's this? You're gonna catch your flight. 7 of Swords in the reverse. So lack of mapping out, lack of planning, lack of, could even be working together, like I said, lack of not thinking things through. This could be logic and reason. I'm not seeing a fear of loss of something. This is more like a battle royale. So we've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse, you got the Four of Clubs in the reverse, and they're looking to each other too. Even in the reverse, they're looking to each other. What's this? Clarify the Five of Cups energy in the reverse, please. What is this Five of Cups in the reverse energy? Thank you. Oh, a little bit of greed, maybe? Wanting to keep certain things for yourself, or other people wanting to keep certain things for themselves. That's not very like charitable or like a noble kind of energy. It's almost like the energy I'm getting, like walking on pentacles. So walking only, so this would be like materialistic. Walking only on what it is that it's like material wealth, material gain, or even just material stuff. So I don't know if this other person maybe only sees things as that, and that's what they consider value, or if this is you yourself, Sagittarius. No judgment. Everybody has their ways of dealing with the matrix that we're in. Some people love their material gain. They love material stuff. But I'm not seeing like a Five of Cups energy. So that would be like wallowing over something. And if it's in the reverse, then maybe you have your pentacles straight, but you don't really feel like giving away to other people. That could be this Four of Clubs energy. Maybe there's some form of separation or something that's happening. What's this planning in the reverse? The Seven of Swords energy. That almost wanted to come out. There was like a bit of a pause there. Three of Clubs. You're still waiting on something. So I guess before you take any necessary steps or before you move forward, you're waiting for something. Three of Clubs energy. Kind of on the lookout for two other people to have your back, or for two other people to come in to join the fight. May or may not be coming into you. This could be what you're waiting for the Seven of Swords in the reverse. In order to make any plans, you need other people behind you, or you need maybe other people to revving up. You need other people to vouch for you, or you need other people to be on your side. Maybe that's what this energy is saying right now. So for you, it could be a necessity, or maybe there's certain funds that you're withholding until you have two other people behind you to move forward. The Star in the reverse. So this is a fallen energy. This was more over towards the Nine of Clubs. There could be a lack of self-belief in yourself, or a lack of belief in others, or just in the divine in itself. Lack of belief that you're being protected or guided. That could have been what got in between you and another person, this Four of Clubs energy. Kind of like a self-sabotage energy, but without realizing you're self-sabotaging. How could you know if nobody taught you? If you've only ever known battle between two, if you've only ever known not being giving of yourself or generous, and you've only been shown one way of living. Same with this Nine of Clubs energy. If they're witnessing all this, if they've only known one way of existing, it's kind of like a cycle too. The lessons that haven't been learned yet, if they only know one way of participating in this 3D matrix, then until lessons are learned, how can there be change, right? What are you waiting to come in? This Three of Clubs energy. Who are these people? What else we got going on over here? Have some patience. The Moon energy. Okay, so I'm being advised not to continue with this because this is not for me to know right now, personally. For you, Sagittarius, you may already know certain things, or you may already have seen the emotions between two separate entities, or two separate energies, or two separate housings, or two separate existences. You may have already seen the pain between the two, or this could be with past loved ones too. Your ancestors knew how to build a boat. They knew how to create something that would allow them to float over the emotion. The Moon energy could be linked to Cancerian too. We've got that lobster at the bottom there. Something to do with familiars or pets, 2 dogs. Maybe these are dogs that have passed or 2 pets that have passed away. There's a significance there. Take it as it resonates. Now I'm going to go over here. Island Time Wellness. Okay. What's this exchange? Grim Reaper. One death for another. Ooh, don't run away. Don't run away from me, Sag. I already said I'm not going to dig into certain things. You have to... You could be worried about aging, or you're worried about somebody else aging, or time passing, or somebody passing. The relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform your life. If you're being given an opportunity, it may seem like a tower moment between 2 things. Just remember, it's also an opportunity to learn something or to grow from the situation. It doesn't have to be an end-all be-all, but this is not good energy that I'm getting from this. Normally, I would say that it's a death of a way of thinking, which technically it is, but this seems like a very powerful energy. This is something that you could share with other people, or that other people are aware of. Other people have their free will too. So if they were given opportunities and chances and they didn't take them, or there's certain things that they didn't learn from, and they kept doing the same thing over and over again, this is the ending to that. Whatever this is, you can't recreate this cycle. I advise you to get out of that cycle. But like I said, it's the moon energy, so I'm not going to dig into that because that's none of my business for that one. I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and want to date. There could be somebody, a third energy, that is interested in this situation. This could be opportunistic. This is somebody that sees what's going on in your current life. This could have been somebody that got in between for the 4 of Clubs energy in the reverse. They could see your potential as being the star. And maybe that's something that they want to see come in as well for you. But ultimately, you get to make certain decisions too. These are 2 completely different energies right here for your wellness. All right? So it's like an ending, new beginnings on opposite sides. One's on the right side and one's on the left side. But it all is perception too. Because when you're looking at me, which side is which and what side is your side? Which side of which is which? Which is which? What else can we get here for Sagittarius, please and thank you? Oh, that is a lot. I'm only taking the top card for that one. It's an orange sacral energy. What is one thing you can do today to help you? Okay, and I'm being advised to kind of see more about this 9 of Clubs energy. Who's this energy? Queen of Cups. This could be a son of yours, or this could be your inner child, like your younger side. Somebody that carries a lot of love. You'll hear a lot of music in the background. They're, I think they're down at the church over there, and they have celebrations, and it is technically the weekend. This is, what's the long weekend? The Monday is a holiday. Queen of Cups energy. Right? Somebody that carries a lot of love, maybe for this person, this 9 of Clubs, or you carry a lot of love, or you carried a lot of love. And then you've got the 2 of Clubs, not reverse, not in the upright, just kind of in between. You could be in between states right now when it comes to your heart chakra. So whatever decisions you make moving forward is ultimately going to decide what's going to happen between these 2. What you decide, what choice you make, is ultimately going to decide which path you're going to take. And nobody can tell you what to do for that one. All I'm seeing here is maybe a younger version, an older version too, because both of them are carrying their clubs in either hand. Like I said, the 2 fists. But how can they receive anything if both their fists are bunched up? If somebody tries to give you something and hand you something, how do you grab onto that if you are still fighting, or if they're still fighting? This is a younger version and an older version. Kind of like child to maybe adolescent, late adolescence, or this is 2 separate people that have the same views that have witnessed this whole thing. One wants no part of it, and the other one is not sure and carries a lot of burdens. All under this Queen of Cups energy. Their views on who you are or who this person is. So they see you have a lot of love to give. They see the whole situation. Maybe you've offered them comfort, or they see you as comfort. Past life energy card for Sag. Nature. Nature versus nurture, trials, tests. Okay, there's a bit of phobias here. This is one of your tests. It's upcoming, or you're currently going through this right now. This is something you could have faced since the beginning as well, since your incarnation here. Past, present, and future. These phobias need to be dealt with. And then we have medicine man or woman. It's funny because there was a bunch of these cards, the handwritten ones that came out, that said something about herbology. That could be your fellowship, or that could be your peace or your pleasure by taking care of others. This medicine man or woman, you have the potential to heal others and yourself. You could have native ties as well. It's funny because the way I'm looking at this one right here, where'd that come from? The Grim Reaper wants to take running. Don't go nowhere. You're still a part of this whole thing. I would like to know more. This, when you hang dream catchers, they advise you to put it next to your bed or in your bedroom window, right? But the string that's attached to the dream catcher, it looks like a masculine energy that's holding this string. So there's some ties there. Take it as it resonates, but then there's a lot of smoke too. So this person could be responsible for clouding your judgment. Whoever this is, this could be this Four of Clubs energy too, whoever you're battling against. You may not have understood how to take certain necessary steps or plan certain things out due to the phobias, and that could have been part of this clouded judgment. Smoke signals also mean asking for help. If you need to ask your ancestors, then do so. One more for past life energy. Trees. So I was looking at the Six of Coins energy when I was shuffling. Right? And the full... Just give me a second here. Yeah. Don't feel like a failure, okay, just because things are not working out the way you planned them. Six of Coins energy in reverse. Avarice. Selfishness, envy, jealousy, or bad dads. Now, this could be for yourself, or this could be other people. Take it as it resonates. That's this energy here. And when I was shuffling for this one, trees, this is karmically, your Akashic records, your family tree, family history, bloodline, whatever gifts that you're supposed to have. Okay, you want to turn it in the upright. Other people see your potential. They see this potential. Even I see your potential. But it's in the reverse for some reason, and it could have been this other person that clouded your judgment. That could be why the Grim Reaper's coming in here. Relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform your life. And then you have a like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want a date. Right, Sag, take it as it resonates. And I'm going to get a couple more cards here, handwritten ones. Couple more, please and thank you. There's a risk there. Remember to protect yourself. If you have children, protect them too. And I don't mean by harming another person. Just do what you know how to do. If it's medicine, then your ancestors will teach you to. Especially if you have... all alphabets have a message or can be decoded to teach lessons our ancestors have left behind to take a look at. It's very suitable. And then when you drive or ride a bike, your vessel is active. Asking who is steering today, your highest self or your shadow side, both tell you something. So some days you may feel a little bit more bitter, or maybe you want to put boundaries up, or you kind of feel like you want to attack another person. That could be out of preservation, right? You want to protect yourself. That's your shadow side. And other times you want to be loving and caring. You get to decide who's driving your vessel, right? What do you want to listen more to? Or do you want to have a balance between the two? Understanding that both are relevant. Both teach us things. You can still be modest and remain in absolute control of your balance of emotion when it comes to your gifts. And you can teach other people that too. It could be these two people, the Two of Clubs, Nine of Clubs energy. Your inner child and the peace that you keep is very important. Protect yourself and do no harm to others, but trust your intuition. So sometimes you're guided to do certain things that are questionable or weird, or you're not even sure why you're asked to do something, whether it be moving an object or putting salt down or whatever it is. Sometimes it sounds weird, or your inner child's trying to guide you, or your highest self. Your shadow side could give you certain information too. Just make sure it's not to harm other people. That's important, all right? What else can we get for Sag? Silver. Silver is also the moon energy, okay? This moon energy here, feminine energy. A precious metal of a white color, money, plate, or made of silver. This could be cutlery as well. That could be that cutting out of energies. What is it? Oh, I don't have it here. Cutting out certain things that don't serve you, right? And to cover with a coat of silver, to tinge with gray. Gray could be like the in-between. So kind of like the gray area. And for me, that would be brain matter, which would be the moon. That's your brain. That's where all the secrets are kept. That's where everything's hidden. That's your divine connection to your synapses in your brain, your memories, everything like that. The workings up here. That's also your crown chakra too. You may need to do some crown chakra cleansing. If there's somebody in your past or past, I don't even want to say a loved one, somebody that you know very close to you that is of the bloodline that has been doing crown chakra certain things. I'm not going to say everything. If they're doing certain things, if they have your hair, ask for it back. If they have certain things of yours, ask for it back. That may be very important to you. They may be suffering. They may want to see you suffer. That's not okay. They could be messing with your whole situation. That's not okay. And then Obdurat. I don't know if I'm reading that right. Obdurat. Obedient rat. Obdu rat. Obdurate. Hardened in heart, hardened against good, stubborn, and inflexible. That's stubborn energy that I was getting. Whoever caused certain blockages or smoke screens or wanted you to not see certain things, whatever that is, they could have been hardened in the heart, okay? And that's not all right. They shouldn't do that. My battery is warning me. Okay, so you're given a warning here. There's somebody that's hardened of heart, or if your heart chakra needs activation, you need to worry about loving yourself more. Fuck what other people think, okay? You need to focus on you. Do what's important to you. Let's go to the rooms. Giant danger. Okay, yeah, I was told not to dig too much into that, okay? I'm heeding the warning. I'm listening, and I'm gonna give whatever message I can to the best of my ability. Hagalaz, all right? A little bit of chaos, anger. That's this one right here. You can do the research on your own. These are Elder Frithark. I gotta be quick about this. Ophalon. That's this one right here. I'm not supposed to dig too much. Stasis. That's Isis. Look up the Egyptian goddess too, Isis, and her story. And Berkan, that's healing. It looks like the letter B. These runes you can use to heal and invoke certain things per day if you want. You don't have to get a tattoo, but you can put them on your body, your vessel, and you can invoke certain things in that day. You want communication? Yeah, is good. You want Redu, like movement forward, work, growth, put the it looks like an R, Redu on you. If you want strength, Aurak is good, or Uruz. Okay, do whatever you can. Don't worry about speaking the truth if you're meant to. Okay, you are protected. Not so sure about the people that are messing with you right now. Hopefully you're not inflicting nothing on nobody else. Overall, what else we got here? What's the phobias? What phobias, Sag? Can't dive into too much. Oh, that's a whole book. That's a whole book. And at the bottom of the book, betrayal, the world, and the devil cards. So, just keep pushing forward, okay? Overall. Queen of Cups energy. Two of Cups in reverse, right? So wanting that partnership, you need to have it within self too. You see that right there? The snakes intertwined, almost like DNA, like the helix, and then a Leo. Something to do with a Leo. Why didn't they want you to share your cup? Why didn't they want you to have that beginning? You and another person are starseeds. Maybe they didn't want their journey to end by yours beginning or by you living your destiny. So they imposed certain things or they did certain things, maybe even fears, placed that on you. I don't think you're worried about losing anything. But there's this also greed energy too. That could be you or somebody else. Take it as it resonates. Change by learning the lessons. You want to learn the lessons, it's up to you. A couple more. Hermit mode. Go within. That's also 1 before 10. That's 9. Sag. 9 can also be B. It can also be P. It can also be 6. It can be A. It's all in how you look at it, I guess. And then over here, 9 of Clubs. 9 of Cups energy. This person has a lot of love. This younger energy. Maybe nurture that. They can help you. A little bit more. Submit. Sometimes submitting is called surrendering. That could be to the divine universe. Submitting, submitted, to yield to or surrender, to refer to a state. So a state of being is ness, N-E-S-S, as a claim, something to do with claim, to surrender, acquiesce, to suffer without complaint. I think you should speak your truth. That would be part of this justice energy that you should get in. All right. Remember to love you. Please do.